Boy, oh boy, do I have a video for you guys. Sorry for leaving you guys hanging for a while. I haven't uploaded in a few months. But yeah, as you probably know from this title, we're getting serious. We're going to be swapping in a whole different setup to my rear end on the 4runner. Sorry if if I look tired or I'm not making sense. It's way too late to be making any type of videos, but I just couldn't sleep. There's so much going through my mind. So I decided to take that, put it into a video. Hopefully I can sleep well tonight after this is done. But yeah, I'm just super pumped about this. So let me kind of give you a backstory and I'll show you what we got. All right, so as you guys know, I'm on 35s. I have a drawer system. I have a ton of gear. I used to have a rooftop tent. I sold that, but long story short, my rig is pretty heavy. Like, I'm on heavy duty coils and stuff. I got bumpers and winch and all that. To tell you the truth, we overload our rigs way too much in this hobby, especially with overlanding. Crawlers, they like to have a little lighter setup most of the time. So, you know, for you crawlers out there, you have it pretty much figured out. But overlanders love to throw random crap on their rigs. Dude, me included, like, I throw random crap in my rig all the time for no reason. But like right now I have a fridge set up, I have all my tools, I have my stove, camping gear, like all this crap. It's my daily driver. Like, I haven't gone camping in like since September, bro. Anyways, I'm way too tired to make this video. Long story short, we overload our rigs. I don't even know what our frame capacity is really, but I know like 35s, big tires are the least of our worries, honestly. But like with a rig as heavy as mine, you need to re-gear. So that's kind of where I've been at. Like, when I first put 35s on, I had just made my drawer system and I wasn't feeling too heavy. I didn't have my spare tire and all my bumpers done yet and stuff. So I didn't really feel the need, but as time went on, I'm like, I need to start re-gearing. And I started worrying about like axle breakage too, like my whole housing. Like, that's how heavy our rigs get. We need to start thinking about trussing our axles and stuff. But anyways, I see that more on Tacomas because people are running camper setups and stuff. But long story short, I've been on the lookout for 488s. As you guys know, buying them brand new, you're looking at like $1,500 for a ring and pinion set and an install kit. Plus you got to have them installed, and then you're looking at like, oh, I already have my third member out, I want to do a rear locker, this and that. It adds up. So I wasn't really ready to buy brand new gears and everything for my rig. So I was looking on Facebook, looking for some third members that were takeoffs, maybe with 410s, you know, something better than my 390 gear set that I had. But anyways, long story short, I know I keep saying that, I got a freaking good deal, and I'm going to show you in a second when I stop talking. But yeah, this axle is all set up. It's got 488s. It's got the Toyota e-locker. It's trussed. It's set up for radius arms, panhard relocation. We're going to be running extended travel shocks. Like, this is going to be sick. So I hope you guys are as pumped as I am, because I haven't seen a 4th gen 4runner on radius arm setup. I've seen a few 3-linked and 4-linked. You know, that's great, but radius arms are a little different, and it might be a little better for streetability because I'm pretty much 80% on the road. It's my daily, so, and I don't plan to change that for a while. I'm done talking. Let me show you what we got, and let's kind of put together a plan. All right, so hopefully you can see this. It's a huge mess. It's a pile of parts, but hopefully you can make sense of what we're looking at. So here is the axle. This is off an FJ Cruiser. It's got a top truss and a rear truss. Panhard relocation. We got our radius arm mounts, and we got, looky there, we got a factory e-locker with 488 nitros. So I'm not gonna, a lot of people are gonna be like, dude, why are you going with a stock 8-inch rear axle? Like, if you're going through all this work, like, why not go to a Land Cruiser axle? Why not just straight up go to 1 tons already? You know, like I'm like, dude, trust me, if I had the money, I would straight up throw 1 tons, full king suspension, all this, but I'm on a freaking budget, so this is what I came up with. I got a killer deal. Like, you couldn't even find an E-Lock or third member for the price I bought this for. Not to flex on you guys, but I'm like super pumped. And it came with the links. Like, to build these, you're looking at like $500. Like, these joints alone are freaking pricey. I got springs. It's already built out. I also got these for free from a different dude. Those are just extended travel Jeep shocks, I think. I'm not even sure, but obviously I'll pull this out. I'm gonna paint some stuff. I already got the calipers off, painted. Went with a nice red. Need to clean those up a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna paint this up, make it look clean. That's kind of my goal with this whole project, is do it super clean, do it tidy, so in the future when I do want a straight axle or go with the RCLT, I can adjust this rear end to match the front. Right now I'm gonna try and keep it at ride height, the current ride height. Might go an inch or so taller just to give it some rake. I like that look, but that's what we got. Let me show you, I have a diagram drawn up, kind of what the plan is, and we'll go from there. So if you guys have any questions, I would highly suggest checking out Dirt Lifestyle. The dude's a freaking beast. Like, I just watched his Tacoma series that he started, and it's got me pumped about my project. He's doing a 3-link on his rear end of his Tacoma. The guy knows all the terms, and I kind of drew up close to how he drew his up. So check him out. I'm no expert, but he is. So if you guys have any questions about that, hit up Dirt Lifestyle. I'll put the video in the description, actually. But yeah, here's what we're looking at. The axle is all set up. The housing has the link mounts and the panhard mounts and the shock mounts. Everything's burned in already. So in theory, all I have to do is put my front frame mounts on and my top shock mounts. So yeah, I'm gonna be going to Rough Stuff this week, picking up some shock mounts and some frame link mounts. Other than that, we have our links already made. Let me show you what we got here. These are fully adjustable as well, so I kind of want to push my axle an inch or two back away from the cab. So we're going to be working that into it, but pretty much this is your long link on the lower, and then this link is just welded on to the other link. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. So here's kind of where I'm at. I have everything to do the rear except the mounts, which we just talked about. I need to source gears and an install kit for the front because I'm going to do everything at the same time. But from there, it should be smooth sailing. I've got everything pretty much figured out as far as what I want to do. We're going to pull the rig in, get measurements, mark the floor, pull out the plumb bob and the laser, get everything squared up, burn the mounts in. Super easy. I've got the coils, the shocks. Pretty much all that's left after that is buying the wiring harness for the locker, and we're good. So, and that gives me some adjustability in the rear. If I do end up with straight axling the front or the RCLT in the front, I can adjust ride height. I can pull the axle in and pull it back. I'll have options for shocks at that point. You know, the sky's the limit on that. So I'm pretty confident. I think this will be a huge upgrade. The worst that can happen is my panhard works itself loose on the road and I ruin my whole suspension. Shout out to Toothless. Just kidding. That guy's awesome. He's helped me out with a bunch of stuff. I've had questions, but yeah, metal's metal. You just cut it and weld it. If it doesn't work, pop it off, re-weld it. You know, it's trial and error. And that's what I like about Toothless. That dude, like, he 3-linked and did his long travel kit with hardly any knowledge at first, and now the dude's a freaking legend. So we'll see if I can do anything close to any of these guys out here, but I'm pretty pumped. I haven't seen a 4th gen with a radius arm setup, so we'll see. Obviously, this was on an FJ Cruiser, same platform, so I think it'll work pretty good. The only reason the guy got rid of it is because he went to 1 tons. So, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I've been rambling. Like, this is part 1 of the series, just an intro. So you're gonna see a lot of cool content. We're gonna start off with cleaning that axle up and painting it, and we'll go from there. But everything's probably gonna be done this week. That's my plan. So I don't have work or school, so we're gonna be grinding this thing out. But side note, we're almost monetized. I know most of you guys don't even care. I don't really care, but it's just kind of one of those cool things. We have all the watch hours. We just need more subs. I need to hit 1,000 subs to start making money off these videos. I'm getting like, you know, thousands of views, but only 750 subscriptions. So you guys aren't subscribing. But anyways, you know, subscribe if you want. It'll help me out. Otherwise, just stay tuned for this killer build. It's going to be sick. I'm super pumped. Like, I'm probably not even going to be able to sleep this whole week because my brain's just going and going. But thanks for sticking with me through my rambling. I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I do. But yeah, thanks for checking out this week's Wander. Stay tuned for next time.